Live from New York, it's Life with Bucky. Life with Bucky, the program that answers almost any question. And featuring world-famous dancers, the Buckettes, the Come-As-You-Are Orchestra, and Bucky's special guest, world-renowned humanitarian and nurse, Florence Nightingale, and her 17 cats. And I'm Peter the Human. Now the star of Life with Bucky, her royal Buckiness, the world's most amazing cat, Bucky. Welcome to New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway. Just a reminder from theater manager Roberta Apron to please not climb the curtains. Now, before we meet special guest, world-renowned humanitarian and nurse, Florence Nightingale and her 17 cats, alert listener Malcolm Mordecai of Corpuscle, South Carolina writes, "My much-loved kitty, Saucy, often steps into my bedroom weekend mornings carrying a partially mutilated mouse and leaves it on my pillow. I'm quite okay with this, but at a recent house party with lots of guests from my office and possibly one or two persons in a witness protection program, Saucy came in with a near-dead, possibly venomous snake. What's to be done about this?" While Bucky is thinking about how best to answer, let's turn to the Come-As-You-Are Orchestra. And Patty, Maxine, Laverne, Hazel, and Tiptoe, the 5 tapping Buckettes, and their 20 paws. Buckettes fan Francine Tutu of Swan Lake, Arizona requests the Buckettes dance to any great song about feet. Okay then, here are the Buckettes and the Come-As-You-Are Orchestra featuring Rhonda Achilles on the French horn and the inspired version of It May Be Ballet to You, but it's Ptomain to Me. That was the Buckettes dancing to It May Be Ballet for You, but it's Ptomain for me. And that went out to Francine Tutu of Swan Lake, Arizona. If you have a song you'd like the Buckettes to dance to, let them know at hrbbuckshot7@gmail. Now alert listener Malcolm Mordecai of Corpuscle, South Carolina tells Bucky that his much-loved kitty Saucy often steps into his bedroom carrying a partially mutilated mouse and leaves it on his pillow. More recently, Saucy has been making deliveries during parties with important guests. Bucky explains that this is simply another case of mouse, snake, potato, potato. Maybe you need to invite a better class of guests. A question for Bucky. Send it along to hrbbuckshot7@gmail. Time now for Bucky's educational feature, Teach Your Cat at Home. Today's lesson, teaching your little Fluffy how to play ball. First, it's important to have the correct ball. For most cats, a fussy tennis ball works best. Call your kitty. When he or she arrives, roll the ball around on the floor, not getting too close to those little paws. When you feel your cat is really interested, attach a string to the ball using a little dab of Gorilla Glue and pull the ball around the house. Your special creature will chase the ball for upwards of several minutes. Readers of Bucky's webpage write that they've had the same success with this teaching technique as all the others Bucky has recommended. Oh, that must be Bucky's special guest, world-renowned nurse and humanitarian Florence Nightingale and her 17 cats. Ms. Nightingale, it's an honor having you on Life with Bucky from New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway.
I imagine it is, but thank you, Bucky. And you are?
I'm Peter the Human.
But why?
Ms. Nightingale, you're revered around the world for your heroic efforts to save soldiers' lives in wartime, starting the first school of nursing and generally being a role model for nurses for some 200 years.
I felt it was a calling. There's nothing more important than people's lives.
Now, Bucky says you were born in 1820. How are you able to still be with us?
Well, I was born on May 12th, you know. That makes me a very stubborn Taurus.
And where have we reached you today?
Right now, I'm spending a good deal of time haunting the home of former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and playing with my beloved kitties.
You have cats?
Yes, you said that just a moment ago. Were you not listening? Like nurses, cats are loving and caring creatures. Here, kitties, here you are. Oliver, Milo, Simba, Jasper, Luna, Lily, Bella, Lucy, Callie, Willow, Chloe, Max, Leo, Parsley, Chili, Beanie.
Bucky counts just 16 cats.
Oh, yes, here, Donnie. There they are, 17 in all, right here in my cozy rooms in London's lovely Mayfair district.
Why so many cats, Miss Nightingale?
I was tending to the wounds of soldiers on the battlefield. My kitties brought so much comfort to these wounded men.
Bucky has tears in her eyes. I've never seen her like this. And what are you and your kitties doing right now?
Donnie and all my kitties are climbing aboard our new invention, London's very first horse-drawn ambulance, and making an emergency call. Giddy up there! Come on, Donnie! Come on! Giddy up there, you horses!
More Bucky exclusive Florence Nightingale information in the full color collection of funny and loving short stories in the Book of Bucky at Amazon.com. And don't forget, your vet is the best source of pet care information. That's our show for today, folks. Got a question for Bucky? Send it along to hrbbuckshot7@gmail.com. For more fun with Bucky, go to her website, bookofbucky.com. Until next time, so long. Is the best source of pet care information. Well, that's our show for today, folks. Until next time, so long.
Oh, hi there, human beings. I'm Bucky, the world's most amazing cat. And I want to tell you about my new book, Life with Bucky. It's now at Amazon. Oh, it's so funny and loving because it's about me. I think you'll love the book an awful lot. It's got so many wonderful pictures and stories about, let me see, me. Okay, have fun, take care, good people, and remember, there's nothing you can do for your cat more than love him or her as much as you possibly can. Bye.